that brings a different feeling.
I think people point to you and Brad as guys that would do the same thing. Would you ever consider coming back here and coaching?
Absolutely. That's my goal. I want to go into coaching when I'm done playing. So first of all, obviously, you can get the job, but then from there, absolutely, I'd love to come back here one day and be an O-line coach here.
What's alluring about that?
Huh?
What's alluring about being a coach here?
Well, I think it's a great great college city, number one. I think it's a program that's only going to continue to grow, continue to go in the right direction. From what they've took it from in the last 10 years, just think about that. I think we're going to be 10 more years from now. And then on top of that, these facilities, I think it helps you a little bit with recruiting, when you got nice places and nice things to show. As a recruiter, it's a little bit easier, I think. And from there, it's just the people. The people are fun to be around, they're enjoyable to be around. And so the people make a place special. And I think we have that here.
You've got a head start on coaching in that you've seen a bunch of different offensive line philosophies.
I have. And I kind of keep bits and pieces from each of them in my mind of how I would do it when I was coaching. And so I just try to kind of learn from everybody I've been around and be a student at all times.
If you had to create a staff off of guys that play here right now, or that you've played with in the past, who would be on the staff?
So you're saying I'm the head coach and I'm picking position coaches.
Who are your position coaches?
I'm calling J.W. Walsh
for what position?
To be my OC, quarterbacks. Offensive line wise, I'm going to call. That's a good question. Who would I go get as an offensive line guy? Like, Parker Graham's not into coaching, but if he was, he'd be a good guy to go get. He's a real knowledgeable guy. He's had a lot of experience.
Do you want like a center, someone who's real knowledgeable?
You could go get a center. I just don't know what center I would go get. I know Brad's told me multiple times he doesn't want to go into coaching after, so I don't know. I don't know who I would necessarily go get. But Parker would be a good one. I'd have to sit down and think on the O-line job for a little bit. Receiver-wise, you got David Glidden. Austin Hayes could be a good one. Just guys that I've met. I don't really know them, but somebody like Josh Cooper would be cool to bring back and let him go to work here. From there, defensively, Markel Martin was a GA here. I'd probably bring him back and let him do some stuff. I'd find a place for Andre Sexton. I'd let him coach with me. Who else would I go get? I don't know. That's a great question. To sit down and break that whole stuff down.
Who's your defensive coordinator?
Defensive coordinator is great.
Building a solid staff here
DC,
so far.
I might. You'd have Markel. You'd have Andre. DC wise, I really don't know. I'd probably have to sit down. I'd be the kind of guy, if I got somebody like JW in here and a couple other guys, I'd probably sit down with those guys and say, all right, let's lay this thing out together. Whatever you're thinking, let's ride it up together and then put our minds together and be dangerous together. You know what I mean?
What's your impression of just the offensive line unit as a whole? They're breaking in Aaron Cochran at left tackle.
Yeah,
he's obviously on the other end, but do you guys feel like you're kind of coming together as fall camp is finished?
It's a mature unit. It's a good unit. A lot of experience, and so we're gonna have a good year. It'll be good.
Do you feel like it's gonna be better than last year? Or?
Absolutely. It should be. Older, another year under us. And so if it's not, then there's a problem. If you're taking a step backwards, then something's went wrong. So absolutely, it will be. And then it'll be a fun, exciting year. It'll be interesting watching it unfold.
The defense has like last year they had a mantra, we're taking it back. As an offensive line unit, do you guys have a mantra that you guys approach the season with? Is there a secret to it?
I don't know if we have a necessarily mantra. We have a O-line bottom line. 5 things that have to be done that stays in our room, and so that's our kind of thing we live by.
Is protecting Mason Rudolph somewhere?
Well, that would all fall into it. Yeah, that's all into what it takes to get it done.
How does Mason interact with you guys? Does he encourage
you
guys?
Yeah,
does he buy you dinner? You guys have a good game? Or?
I don't know if he's bought everybody dinner. He's bought my dinner before we've been out. Yeah. He might have bought the other guys. We haven't. I don't know if we has he. I think he has. I think he's bought us all dinner. Yeah, he's fun to be around. You know, he's an older guy now. We've been here for a long time. So him and I and Brad were here from we all played together at first. We were all freshmen on the field together at one point. So we definitely got a good unit, and it's fun. It's a fun. Yeah.
Have you heard from any of the guys, former OSU players who are in the league now? And have they given you any advice as you kind of approach your senior year?
Not me in the league. Talk to Charlie Johnson every once in a while, but I still talk to old players that I've played with here. You know, guys still call and we still talk and chat it up and just different things of advice. I talk to Parker Graham a lot. I talk to Daniel Koenig. So I still talk to a lot of those guys and teammates that graduated within the last year or so that I've been good friends with.
What's your do you have any personal goals for this year that you want to improve on? It's a team unit, team sport, but
just number one, win as many football games as possible, obviously, and then from there, as a unit, you know, just be more physical up front, finishing drives, finishing people, just being better, I guess, in every aspect. Run blocking, pass blocking. You always just, I mean, that stuff's just a given, but you always just want to be better next year, the following year than you were the previous year.
Do you have a pick for Mayweather and McGregor on Saturday?
I'm going McGregor. We had a big debate about this the other day. We had a huge debate about this the other day.
Unreal.
I think McGregor's tougher than he is. I really do. I think that you know, the UFC is harder to fight in than boxing. There's no question about it. I mean, you're looking out for a lot more things. So you take a leg kick out of it, and now McGregor's just watching his hands. Don't let Conor McGregor fool you. He's coming to knock. I mean, he wants a knockout. He's determined. I think he's probably the best guy that maybe Floyd's fought. Talent-wise, he's strong, he's tough, and it's going to be a little bit different taking a punch from Conor McGregor than it would, you know. Yeah. So if he connects, that's the problem, is connecting. But if he connects, I think it's going to be over.
All right, let's